Alright, what's going on my stock market bulls and bears? I'm your host Terry Z. Welcome to my channel, Buy the Dip. Alright, and in today's video we are going to do Dividend Basics Explained on the Robinhood app, and we're also going to talk about drip investments. Okay. So let's get in here to it, and for this example I'm going to use Iron Mountain. So we're going to get into that here. Let me find it here. Here we go. Let me pull it up here on the Robinhood app as well. Alright, here we go. So we're going to search Iron Mountain, ticker symbol IRM, and pull it up. Okay, so Iron Mountain, you can see it's $29.51 a share, and if you scroll down here on the app, it is $8, 8.38% dividend yield. So what does that mean? Every year you will get a payout of 8.38% on this share. And let's get in here to it on the NASDAQ, because this will give you the best information. So what does this mean? So I have Iron Mountain pulled up here on the NASDAQ, and as you can see, got some important information here. So they just declared the declaration date. Basically means the date of the announcement of how much per share they're going to pay out in dividends. The record date is when you need to have the share held on your account before, but I recommend having that a few days before. And as you see over here to the left, the effective date is the 14th, so you need to have that share in your possession by the 14th. But I always recommend going 5 days ahead of time, that way that you are guaranteed to get the dividend payout. And over here on the right is the payment, and let me scroll that over for you guys. And as you can see, the payment date is 10/2/20, so they're going to pay that dividend out on October 2nd, and the dividend is going to be like 61 cents roughly, so it's like 0.618, so let's just say 61 cents to make it easy. And we'll scroll back over here. Okay, and as you can see here, yearly on one share you'll get $2.47 a share, and that is with the 8.54% dividend yield. So that's pretty good. Let's get into this here. I have a little breakdown of what I have in Iron Mountain on my Fidelity account. So Iron Mountain, ticker symbol IRM, I currently have 4 shares with an average cost of $25.56, and the current share price is $29.51. So currently on Iron Mountain I'm up a total of $15.56, or equivalent to 15.22%, so that's pretty good. Up 15% on my Iron Mountain. I wish I would have bought more. I'm currently holding a lot of my money in Golden Nugget right now, LCA. So the bulk of my money is in there. I'm waiting for that ticker symbol to change. So for basically the 4 shares I have, it's 61 cents a share on October the 2nd. I will get a payout in my Fidelity account of $2.44. That'll go strictly cash. So that's pretty nice. And let's get in here to it on the Robinhood app itself. So if you get in here to the dividends part on Robinhood, just been able to go in here and basically we process your dividends automatically. Cash dividends will be credited as cash to your account by default. If you have dividend reinvestment enabled, you can choose automatically reinvest the cash from your dividend payouts back into your individual stock or ETF. So down here in the steps, step 1, tap the icon bottom right corner. Step 2, tap statements and history. Tap 3, show more. Tap dividends on the bottom screen to show your payouts of dividends. And also here there's a tab I have pulled up here for you on drip. So here you go, you can automatically reinvest your cash back into the stock. So if it's a stock that you plan on accumulating more, and you're not buying it just for the dividends, but you're buying it for the dividends and to own the shares, I'd recommend setting up the drip. Just basically, when the dividends pay out, it just buys you more shares. Robinhood has fractional shares, so even if you don't have enough to purchase a whole share, you will get a portion of the share, which is really good. Down here is a little We'll read these instructions. How do you get started? To enable dividend reinvestment, go to your account, personal icon, investing, dividend reinvestment, then toggle the switch and complete onboarding process if prompted. So here you go. We'll watch this little screen here from the beginning, and then I'm going to show you myself how to do it as well on the Robinhood app. So I'm letting it run through its little course here. As you can see, the little display. You can also just go in the search bar, type in dividends, and you can get all these screens that I'm showing you here currently. But here we go, guys. Right from my portfolio, we're going to go over here and type account in the top right. That'll drop down. We're going to go into account right below the free stock. As that loads up, you're going to scroll the whole way down here. As you can see, all my stocks. And right here, down at the very bottom, right by your day trades, you can go into your settings on dividend reinvestment. Click that. You see here investing. You got dividend reinvesting on. And if I click that, you can see here it's on. And as you can see, you can click these are all the shares that I have on Robinhood right now. Carnival, Cleveland Cliffs, Archimoto, Genius Brands, Lancadia Holdings, which is Golden Nugget, and Sirius XM. You can click these on and off. So if you don't want to purchase more shares, you just want to get the cash in your account, you can click the little checkbox here, and that'll go hollowed out. So if you're buying a lot of people will go in. So let's say, for example, that you just want to get this dividend. You're like, man, that's a pretty nice payout. So what do you need to do? So basically what you're going to need to do about a week before the record date. So if the record date here is the 15th of September and they're saying the effective date is the 14th, I would go in. It usually takes 2 or 3 days. So I would go the week before just to be safe. Go around the 7th or the 8th of September. So you have about a month from now. So go like September 8th, September 9th. Purchase as many shares as you want to get for the dividends. And usually then, after the record date, people would sell them off. I'd recommend at least keeping them until you get your dividend payouts. You don't know, the stock could go up, stock would go down. Then you could sell them off. But I plan on investing in the Iron Mountain. A couple more shares. I really like it. I've talked about this in a few other videos I did, and I'm going to keep talking about this stock because I think it's one of the best dividend yields at 8.54% with a pretty safe company. If we go here to, we'll pull up Iron Mountain here. I mean, if you look at the say 3-month chart, I mean, it's looking pretty decent. I mean, it seems to have a problem around $30 as a sell-off point. Definitely if you look here at the 1 year, I mean, it was doing pretty good. Like $30, and it did jump up here to $34 at February this year. And as you can see, when the crash happened, it dropped the whole way down to $22. It took a little jump back up to around $25, dropped back down to $21, shot back up to $27. So there's a lot of buying and selling going on right now. And right now we're on a little run, as you can see. It was up to $30 and then it sold off down to $24, and now we're on the run. So people could be buying just in time for the dividends and then hanging on for this next month or two, but usually around that $30, $32, it seems that it can't break that. I mean, let's go here to the 5 year. It's pretty stable. Hasn't been to $40 since 2017, but it's been, let's just say, a stable stock between $30 and $35 before the crash, and then after the crash it's kind of been a $25 to $30 stock since then. But as you can see, if we go down here to the Robinhood, it is a 63% buy rating out of 8 ratings, so that's pretty good. And the dividends are pretty nice, and I think it's a pretty stable company. Like I said, this company I'm familiar with because when I worked in banking, this company did all the shred, they did all the storage. They can store your paper documents, they can store your digital documents if you have, anything computer related needs stored, they store it. So I think it's a really good company. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Please comment down below and I'll put them in the video for you. So until the next time, guys, always remember, buy the dip.